again. Like we talked about rose hair the first time. Now we're talking about these giant 4-hour crickets that are really new species of crickets, giant crickets. They are sailed off the most beautiful crickets in the world, and they're the most largest, and they're fast because if you have one in your house, it's like really fast. It's the fastest crickets in the world and the most giant because it's
And you keep them in special containers.
and it's really fast, so I keep them in special containers.
Where you bought them?
And this guy has a Latin name, the same as rose hair. It has an African name. This guy has an African name too. It's called grasshopper. And
You bought them for what? Peppers?
I caught them in like a tree. Especially bugs don't live in trees, but they do. But I found this giant grasshoppers in the tree. I just caught them, and this is a giant species.
You have to feed them?
What
they like to eat?
I'm feeding them, but
What they like to eat?
the things are getting more larger and larger because they ate a whole bunch of apples
And potatoes?
and potatoes, and
And-
they're really fast.
For what you need them?
I need
Them?
I need these crickets to just
To feed your
to give them
pets?
to the pet store in Dick's Metallic. And this is a really big grasshoppers, and its species, when it climbs out, it's like a video game.
Who uses them for food? Who uses them for food?
Somebody needs them to sell it to the PetSmart, so we can sell them for tarantulas. But I'm not selling these for tarantulas.
They're expensive or cheap? How much cost?
I'm not selling them for tarantulas. They're expensive. They're $160.
Oh yeah.
They have these large tails, like this one has a thing sticking out of its ass, and a little one sticking out of its ass. They look like 3 dragons. Like they have like this, and one is eating something.
They look like small dragons.
They look like small
Dragons.
or like dragonflies or something. They are really like the small size, but they're the most largest crickets. They play rough, like hold themselves really bad.
They play with each other, or they fighting with each other?
They fight with each other.
They potato.
They
start to eat potato.
play with everybody in their team, but they don't like each other. They're really fast grasshoppers, and they jump really big. They jump really high. And they are really new species of this. They make sounds like whistling. They are really fast. Like they are like really. They run first and then they fall down with the thing. Look, they run and they fall, and they move for the same size. But all of them are bigger than the same size. This one is not bigger than this one. This one is not bigger than that one. But they are the most biggest the most biggest crickets in the world. And they are really like this.
Your
See?
your Rosa, did she eat one cracker?
No.
No? She didn't eat one cracker?
No. This grasshoppers have spikes. Really, like these little spikes on their feet, like these little spikes over here, really tiny ones right here, and they fall down and they move again. But these grasshoppers die fast. But these grasshoppers don't die fast. They die like 7 years or something. That was the most longest. That's the world.
Зачем от этого здоровее не будет, Вова. Лучше дай ему мандаринку или яблочко.
This is really big species of grasshoppers because it's really a ginormous grasshopper, but they are like the spots on their head, and these are new species. And they have, this one has two the things that they stick out of its head.
Antennas?
Yeah,
Antennas.
Antennas. This guy has two antennas. This guy has one antenna, and this guy has two antennas, and this guy has one antenna. So they kind of match, but they don't. They don't match each other. And this, if you have those grasshoppers, they jump really fast. They can crawl inside of the bed. At night, they can come out and like scratch you or something, like sting you. And this grasshoppers has really thick legs, like you can't rip them even. They're really thick, so you can't rip it. And its body is really like long, like a grasshopper needs. And it has 6 legs, like you know that. And it has like a beige color or something, like green and brown, like all this. And it's Croatian grasshoppers. It's called Croatian grasshoppers. It has like big things that are called seconds, like these little arms that they can eat. So it's the most largest species of grasshoppers, and it's kind of like this fast jumpers. They run fast and then they jump. They really eat like wasps. They eat like giant things. They eat like wasps and tarantulas. They rip it in pieces. Yeah, it's like they like attack the things. Sometimes their prey can kill them. And bye. We're gonna see you in Dex. And bye, penis.